The table saw motor started smoking. It didn't actually catch fire, but it started smoking, and we're gonna take it apart and see what's going on. Okay, a couple days ago I put it on the bench and I put some penetrating oil on these bolts so we can bust them loose. They were rusted up pretty good. This is the area that started smoking, and I'm guessing right now that dust got in there, sawdust got in there and caused a problem, but we're going to find out here shortly. Well, I found these two wires right here burnt. There's some of the burnt part. This one was grounded out against right here on the body. And there is dust in, sawdust in here, so I'm sure that contributed. These two wires go to the switch, I believe. Pretty sure. Yeah. Goes to the switch, and I don't know if it came separated. Well, obviously it did, but I'm not sure why it came separated. But anyway, I don't see any reason why we can't rehook it up to the switch, put it back together after I clean it, and see if we can get this table saw going again. Okay, so while the compressor's building up pressure to blow this off, I don't have a clue what this is. If anybody can leave me a comment and tell me what this is, I would appreciate it. I'd like to know. It looks like it has two soldered connections and a Prince Albert can without the Prince Albert print. Anyway, yeah, if you know what it is, leave me a comment. I'd like to know. And what its function is. Alright. So I wasn't too pleased with how this wiring right here was looking a little loose and dangling. So I think we're going to solder it up. I don't think we're doing it. We're going to solder this up real good. Yeah. Happy with that. Now let's move forward. Alright, I got those pieces soldered up. I went ahead and I didn't have any heat shrink, so I electrical taped that. I'm gonna cover up these exposed fittings there just to make sure it don't ground out on the bottom there when I go to set it in place. This wire is sticking up. Well, the wire that's sticking up right now is the one that ground out. And let's see if I can get in on the pile here. That's the charred up crap that I took off it. But now we'll continue on and then get this mounted to that table saw and hope for the best, which I don't see any problem, but we always gotta hope for the best, right? Alright, now we got the base plate put on, the wiring ready to hook up to the switch. Now I'll pull out the table saw there, get it accessible, and we'll put it together. Well, just did a little hookup, little test. Looks like we're back in business. I'll just clean up the connections, finish mounting the motor, put the belt on, and we'll be back in business. Alrighty, boys and girls, we're back in business. I still got to get some mounting bolts for in there on the motor mount area. And I'll try to rig up something more secure on that. But this old Montgomery Wards table saw, back in business.